Yo, I'm back for a part 2 to my old YouTube horror nostalgia video. As I said, there's a lot of videos I didn't get to cover, so I'll be going through the extras, I guess you could say. And for this video, I've exclusively picked ones that did scare me back then instead of really famous ones. I was gonna go over like the High Walter video, but that one didn't scare me as much. Same with the Scary Croatia tape and the body of a pig. Most of the views in the first one I've seen a million times and I've gotten used to, so I'm going to share stuff that packed a punch back then, and some of them, even now, they still scare me. So here we go. Even more old YouTube horror videos that I can confirm scared me. First up, I'd honestly say my second favorite of these videos, Agamemnon Counterpart. Don't know what the title means, but almost with this message. In the year 2571. A videocassette tape was found in a pile of rubble on the ruins of a certain blue planet. What you are about to witness will not be the contents of the aforementioned cassette. Well, why the fuck did you tell us that? What happens next is basically a simulation of an acid trip. This weird-ass fucking cartoon starts playing, and this guy saying A, followed by an O. A bunch of screams can be heard alongside this eyeless dude popping up a lot. The whole video is just this weird fucking LSD bullshit, and there's nothing else to it. I like this video because of how fucked up it is. Like, it's just so weird. AI could never replicate this. Next video, I always mess up on this one. WP Kep KW. Not sure how they get that letter combination, but the only reason this video is scary, hear me out, is because of the supposed curse behind it. And I'm guessing the reason this video is cursed because they couldn't fucking make it scary enough. I forget how the curse goes. Maybe you'll start shitting profusely, but the whole video is this blurry image of whatever the fuck, while the weirdest audio in history plays in the background. I'ma place bets this is an image of Hitler stretched or something. Anyways, this video is still kind of creepy. Next up, oh boy, Meat Sleep. I still can't watch this shit normally. This is an ARG, I guess, where the theme has to do something with a serial killer, but I can't remember because if there is a theme, it's pretty far-fetched, because these videos are so fucking nonsensical. I'll talk about Ingrate because it's the most popular, but basically this whole video alongside most videos on this channel are just this person filming usually gross shit very up close. In this video, in particular, there's audio saying, "You live here. I gave you a home, a place to clean your disgusting body." This video is just so dirty. It's, ugh. Look at this toothbrush, bro. There's a theory that this video in particular is supposed to represent an abusive household, which makes sense, and I fuck with this theory, but why the toothbrush, bro? Next, 11BX1371. The original video is in binary that translates to death, but the re-upload is the more well-known name. It's just this plague doctor doing fuck all in some weird place while numbers flash on the screen and he does some stuff. The audio is also weird. This is some ARG stuff, but as far as I know, no one has solved it. They put it through a spectrogram and found images from the movie The Bunny Game. Ugh, let's not talk about that movie. I hate that movie. Pretty weird video. Next up is My Sister. Oh, I hate this one. This was one of the first videos I saw from this genre of YouTube videos, and it stuck with me for a damn while. The first part of the video is already fucking weird enough. It's this girl showing off her clothes or something. But get this. When I first saw this shit, I thought that the girl was simply smiling a fuck ton. If you haven't seen this video, spoilers, but this is a fucking mask that she takes off eventually. When she took off the mask, I fucking jumped. I was not expecting that at all. She also has another mask underneath and eats with the mask. This video is so fucking weird, man. Let's just move on. Next video is Don't Open Your Eyes. This is another cursed video that just has a ton of random shit happening with glimpses of the Joker for some reason. Except this time, it's Russian. The video is just weird. Next up, oh god, I'm really traumatizing myself with this sequel video. Poochie and fucking Pansy. This is some ARG centering around some fuckhead called the Gang-a-Diddle. Yeah, that's his real name. And every video has these loud-ass jump scares for no fucking reason. If you go to watch this after this video, do not stop watching this video or you will get cursed with a beheaded cockroach you have to sleep with for the rest of your life. Turn down the volume. I am warning you. I'll go over this video because I remember it the most. It starts out with Poochie's bitch ass talking about how scary stuff on TV is not real when everything just turns evil. And skip the rest of the video. This 2-second clip of like a mannequin, I guess, scared me so much I have not watched this shit since. This is the first time I have watched this in like a while. So that's my history with these assholes. Next up, we have Barbie.avi. This one is like WP Kept KW. It's only scary because of the horseshit backstory. But it's this video of some girl being interviewed and you can't hear shit. This is actually a cropped video of an amputee getting interviewed. It's not that scary in reality. I just thought this one was interesting back then. Alright, we got 2 more coming up. Now for the first one, we got something that's known as analog horror. Now I am a self-proclaimed expert on most internet horror stuff. And analog horror at this point is pretty mainstream, and let me tell you, I really don't like this stuff. Minus the monument mythos, it's all the fucking same. Like, seriously, wholeheartedly, no regrets saying that. This tweet right here sums it up perfectly. It's so cliche, and I hate how people describe it way worse than it really is. I was watching this one iceberg video where this guy, out of nowhere, was, like, doing tricks on analog horror's dick. Like, he kept going on saying how it's the most unique style of horror or whatever. I just clicked off the video at that point, so you get the gist. I think analog horror is overdone, except for the catalyst of analog horror. All of analog horror. Local 58. For those Gen Alphas unaware, Local 58 created all this stuff. I forget if it has a central theme or whatever, but it's basically a collection of these videos of weird happenings on a TV station called Local 58. There are a lot of videos I could just go on about, so I'll do the best one. Contingency. So the video starts out normal enough, showing that at 3 a.m. they're going to call it quits. Then the broadcast is interrupted by none other than the United States government. Basically, they're fighting a war behind closed doors, and they lost. And to avoid being enslaved or something, they have come up with a contingency plan where everyone just kills themselves. Eventually, it starts giving you tips, like how to kill your children calmly, but then it goes back to Local 58. Turns out, that was some fucking prank. Like, what the fuck? Who thought that would be funny? Okay, children, so, basically, just look at the flowers and don't look back. Ha! Got you, loser. You've been pranked. Fuck you, yo. Alright, last video. This one's part of a huge ARG, and I stumbled upon this pretty early, unfortunately, in my career watching all these videos as a child. Because, be warned if you go searching this up. This is literally a type of video meant to induce panic and stress. And by, like, some comments I've read, this is a torture technique used by the CIA. Like, one of those, like, psychological things. Anyways, it's called, oh, fuck. Let me work this out. Okay. Or INGBLAFXGM. And it's a bunch of static and shit and weird noises, and yeah. And this video did fuck me up, probably because it's meant to, but I'll leave it at that. I will be making a playlist of every video I mentioned throughout the parts 1 and 2, including the first 3 I mentioned were going to be left out at the start of the video. Check it out if you want to, and yeah, good talk.